Hello, welcome or welcome back. Today I wanted to do a kind of Happy New Year video, but also talk about what we've been through as a global community in the last couple of years and look at how that is setting us up for this incredible experience in the new year that is to come, using the law of assumption, using these amazing techniques, because it is all connected, and that's what I want to talk about today, so stick around. My name is Hedley Derenzie and I am a qualified life coach and author. I'm also super passionate about the amazing teachings of the law of assumption as originally taught by the great American mystic Neville Goddard. It is the stories we tell that create our life. So if you want to change your life, then you need to change the story. And if you want to create the most amazing life, then you need to know how to tell the most amazing stories. And that is why I am here. I want to help you to tell much better stories. That's what I'm doing in my life and it's pretty cool. So I want to help you to do the same. If you would like further support with this, I am available for one-to-one coaching. I also have a free 21-day Set Yourself Up with the Ultimate Self-Concept course. Or if you just want to stay connected, I am on Instagram. All of those details are in the box below. Okay, let's get going. Today is actually the 30th of December here in Australia, but when I post this video, it is going to be the 31st of December. So I thought I really wanted to do a video around looking at the year that we've been through, in fact, the last couple of years that we've been through, and then setting ourselves up for this amazing new year that is coming. And that is really how I honestly feel coming into 2022. We have been through some full-on things over these last couple of years as a global community. We have really been to the brink and we are coming back, we are coming out of it. And I do feel, and I am assuming, that 2022 is going to be an incredible year in many different ways. That is certainly the story that I'm telling, and I'm assuming that it's a story that you want to be telling as well. Like, why not tell the best possible story? And that includes coming into this new year. Coming into this new year myself, I've been just sitting with this kind of feeling of not really wanting to do anything too much for New Year's Eve, because I just feel like what I have been through in the last year and what we have been through as a global community in the last 2 years has been so massive, so significant, that I just want to take this time to just really set myself up for this new year, which I believe is going to be big in the most amazing, miraculous ways, because you don't go through anything big like what we've been through and not come out the other side with some kind of amazing, significant transformation. And that is what I do believe these last few years are doing and have done for us. We are not victims to reality. We are not victims to the circumstances that we are experiencing in our reality, including as a global community. This is something that we are all participating in. We are all in the process of awakening, and what we have been through over these last 2 years is part of that process. Spoiler alert. The way this movie ends is with every human being, with every physical manifestation in human form, awakening into the truth of who they are, which is God, which is imagination, Christ consciousness. And the play doesn't end until every single person has awakened. So we just keep going over and over, round and round, playing all the different roles, all the different parts, having all the different experiences, until every single human being has awakened to their God consciousness. And obviously that may take a while. So I just wanted to talk about what we have been through. Firstly, as an individual myself, because you will have experienced the same things in your life. Because we're all one, we all go through the same things. We all experience the same things. We all experience hurts and pains and traumas and joys and success and love and all of these things. We are all in this human experience, having these human experiences. We're all in this together. So I know that what I've experienced in myself, you have experienced in your own way as well. And that's where we connect, and that's where we are one and the same. The relationship that I was in at the beginning of the year was the one that led me back to the teachings of Neville Goddard. And if it wasn't for that experience, I would not be here. I would not be sitting here in front of you, making this video, sharing this stuff, connecting with you, even though it is through the World Wide Web and this amazing technology that we are gifted with. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the trials and tribulations that I went through this year. So I am extremely internally grateful, and that's what I wanted to share with you as well, that as you look back on your year, to look at your creations, because everything in your reality is your creation. It's your children, it's what you've birthed into reality, favorable or not favorable. They are all your children. They are your creations. They are your manifestations. So you want to be loving all of them, even the ones that didn't quite come out right, if you know what I mean. It's all part of this process in awakening. We're not always going to be perfect at it, but each single creation that appears in reality has something to offer us. It's showing us something. It's all part of this awakening process. I have had an amazing year, and it has been up and down and all around, and I'm sure that that is the same for you. I also wanted to talk about what we have been through as a collective global community when the virus was actually called coronavirus. Being somebody who studies language and who loves language and studies etymology, meaning the original definition of the language, I had gone and looked up what corona means. And the meaning of corona, the original definition, is crown. So corona means crown. So the word virus means poison. This virus, this experience that we've been through is as awful and challenging and difficult and devastating as it has been for so many people, for the whole world. What it is representative of is an illness of the crown chakra. The crown is the connection to the divine. As we know, the divine is us. The divine is our true power. It is our godliness, our Christ consciousness, which is our imagination. As a global community, we have lost our way. We have disconnected from our true power source, which is our imagination. We are imaginatively sick, that we have lost that connection to our true power, our godliness, to create the realities that we want to experience, and we're letting reality inform our imagination. Our connection to the divine has become sick and unwell, and it needs our attention, and that is what we are doing, and that is why we had to go through this, because like with our own personal challenges and obstacles, our greatest pains and trials and tribulations often lead to our greatest gifts and rewards and understandings and inspirations. And it's the same with this. What we have been through is something that needed to happen, as unpleasant and awful and devastating as it has been. This event in time will become our greatest gift. It is bringing us back to the truth of who we are, and that is why this work is so important that we're doing, because as we elevate our own consciousness, as we heal our connection to our own imagination, our own divinity, our own Christ consciousness, we are actually doing the same for every single person in our reality. When you become aware of the power that we have, you're actually lifting up every single person in your reality, because you realize, well, hang on a second, they're all the characters in my movie that I am choosing, and so you're the one telling the story. So what's the story you're going to tell? So you're going to tell better stories. You're lifting yourself up and you're lifting everybody else up. What will happen is, as you work with these teachings more and more and more, people will come to you. They'll say, my God, you look so well. You look so happy. You're doing so well, and everything seems to be working out so well for you. What are you doing? And that's where you share your knowledge, your experience, your wisdom. Neville left us with the most amazing legacy. There is no accident. It is no coincidence that we are talking about these things at a time where the world is healing from one of the greatest maladies it has ever been through, in terms of, we've been through plenty, but this is certainly the biggest that I've been through in my time, and most likely for you as well. It is our biggest challenges that lead to our greatest awakenings, and that is what we are in the process of doing. We are all awakening. The ending of the movie is guaranteed. This ends with everyone, every single human being on the planet awakening into their God consciousness, and it doesn't matter how long it takes. The play will go on until everybody gets there, and that's what we're doing. We're just in the constant process of awakening for each and every one of us, and we're all doing it in our own way, in our own time, with using different teachings and different teachers, and we're all each other's teacher, and we're all helping each other manifest what it is that we want. We are all in this together. We are all part of the same source, which is God, which is plural, which is imagination. So coming into this new year, one of the things that I would urge and encourage you to do is to look back at the year and revise anything that has been unfavorable. What are the gifts that have come from that, and to really feel and connect into the gratitude of those events. But then also you can revise anything and everything. Anything that was unfavorable, you can absolutely revise it. Looking ahead, what is it that you want to experience in 2022, knowing that you are the gods of your reality, and you can have absolutely anything that you want in this reality. This is yours to experience, whatever it is that you desire. That is why we are here in these beautiful human forms, to experience the desires that are rising up within us. It is all in your hands. You can have what you want, and I would just suggest that you just spend some time, think about what it is that you want to experience. What do you want to bring into your reality? And then what's the state of consciousness that you want to feel and experience, and what's a scene that implies you already have that? And just be in the knowing that you already have it. It's already yours. Infinite possibilities exist in the here and now. Everything is happening now, and all we're doing is collapsing our attention onto the outcomes that we want to experience or not want to experience. So I would suggest collapsing your attention onto the outcomes outcomes that you want to experience in 2022, and holding those visions, holding those scenes in your consciousness, knowing that an assumption, though false, when persisted in, will harden into fact, because that is the law, that is how this works, and that is the work that we're doing. So thank you so much to all of you who have subscribed to my channel. I had no idea that I would still be doing this. I started in October 15. I've been making videos pretty much every day since, and I'm going to continue into the new year because this is what I want to be doing. I absolutely love this work. I love making the videos. I love connecting with all of you, and I just want to do more and more of it. So that's what I'm working on. And I'm also working on a number of other things in my personal life, which I'll share with you as they come to fruition, as they come into my reality. I want to share more and more with you. We're all in it together. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all your wonderful comments and your feedback and compliments. I really appreciate it. Just wishing you all the best for 2022. Please remember, you are the creators of your reality. You are the superstar of your show. You are the producer, the writer, the director, and the actor in your movie. What you assume to be true will be so. So assume the best for you and assume the best for everyone in your movie too, and you will have an amazing life. This is my wish for you. Thank you for listening. See you in 2022. Bye.